How do you say there's a snake in my boots in Spanish?
Hay una serpiente en mi bota. It sounds cool.
Sounds just like just like Tom Hanks. That was amazing.
Right, yeah, well, not really. I don't have that voice. Or the height again.
Or the height.
Yeah, we can go for that.
Well, actually, he's this big, so.
Is he?
What?
I thought Tom Hanks, and I was like, yeah. What? He's that short. Like, are we the same height?
So funny.
We are at war. We will annihilate everything. Champions of this realm can do nothing to stop us.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
You know, I want to know, because I feel like stepping into a role like this, it's kind of like a big responsibility. So what kind of superpowers has it given you in real life to play Shazam?
You know, I think that, like you said, there's a lot of responsibility, but I think that's a really wonderful gift. I think that when you're given responsibility, that you're given an opportunity to step up and become a better version of who you are. And I really want to be the best version of who I am. And part of that is being a better leader, a better diplomat, a better ambassador, a better, father figure, taking care of people and making sure that everything's running as smoothly as possible and that we're making the best possible stuff, whether it's a movie or a gadget or coffee, whatever it is.
The daughters of Atlas are coming to hunt us.
Children stole the power of the gods. You ripped it from our father's core.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Give us the powers, child.
I love the film. I love, the three of you are just amazing and badass in this film. And I was wondering, did you get to do anything for the first time in Shazam! Fury of the Gods?
Everything for the first time.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
Wearing the armor.
And being fitted for the costume. And
That was
Lucy
amazing.
was talking about this the other day, and that was an amazing experience. Going to these special places where they make all the superhero costumes.
Yeah.
And you walk in and there's Iron Man, and there's Wonder Woman,
yeah.
and there's Batman's helmet. I took my grandson, my step-grandson back there. They very sweetly
must
let
have
me go
loved it.
back.
That's a
And
great
it was
idea.
amazing, and they took him all the way through and showed him everything. They were so kind. But anyway, it started there with
Yeah.
the costume. And that
They
was
mold it
amazing.
to your body. They had to scan our bodies
Yeah.
and then create the costume around us, and
Yes.
then see how much we could tolerate.
You guys
In terms
remember
of
Tighter,
the
tighter,
pain-
tighter.
Yeah, or the pain of the weight.
we had throne fittings? Do you remember the throne
Oh,
fittings?
yes, that's
where we
right.
had to
Oh,
go
that's
into
right.
the
Oh
where
my gosh.
that's a first, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe
The chair,
have you had
see
to do a
how-
throne fitting?
I
Any of
had
your-
many
You've
throne
had many
fittings.
throne fittings. Okay, us over here, us plebes over here.
We haven't done that.
We
This is
didn't
my
do
first
throne
throne
fittings.
fitting. Thank
It's
you,
our first
Rachel.
time.
Yes.
But I have a picture of me sitting in this styrofoam throne for the first time, and everyone's like, "So are you comfortable?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a chair."
It
But
fits.
it fits. And then obviously we had that big scene with all of us. I have
Yeah.
so many photos of us just lounging in our throne. It's so good.
Fun.
Yeah, exactly. We were
Yes.
schleppy in our. It's so good.
We did all the looks.
That was a first for us.
Helen,
many
can I be like
firsts.
your daughter or something, your fake daughter, so you can take me to these places?
Yeah, yes.
Just for
come
one day.
along.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
I don't know how you got a Mexican daughter out there, but it's just like that.
Well, look at us.
That's
We're
the
all-
sto- that's
yeah,
literally the
we're
story of
sisters.
Shazam.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm missing in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
related.
There's space for you.
Oh my god. Obviously there's a lot of CGI going on in this film, but do you have any tricks for the actors to kind of get in the mindset, the proper mindset for this kind of film?
I mean, the best is when you can have something real there, because even when we have the monsters running around, we hired these really tall guys to be our monsters on set. So they have these gray sort of motion capture suits kind of thing. So they can interact with things or interact with people, grab onto them and things like that. Sometimes it is tricky when you have to just tell them to imagine things, and then you show them drawings and animations of what it's going to be, so they have something to imagine. But usually we have something for them to look at and interact with. And even when you have big CG environments, we have partial sets. We build as much as we can and then fill in the rest. So I think that you try to make it as easy for the actors as possible.
We have one job to do: save the world.
fight powers like this.
I love how Billy Batson kind of quotes movies like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I feel like you do that in your daily life, probably.
Daily, multiple times. I've done it, I think, a few times, even in the last 10 minutes.
What's your go-to film, like the one that you always quote?
Oh, gosh. As far as just like straight movie quotes, well, Dumb and Dumber is just endlessly quotable. It really kind of depends on the mood I'm in and who I'm with. Because I like quoting movies, not that I have what I believe to be musical and movie quote Tourette's. If somehow a song or a movie quote pops into my head, I kind of just have to say it. It's just, you know. Fortunately, it's not so R-rated, my Tourette's. I'm not just yelling weird names at people. But I really like, the movie quotes really start flowing when I'm with friends and we both love the same movies. Oh, Groundhog Day, that's another one. I have my buddy John, we'll just throw Bill Murray quotes back and forth to each other from Groundhog Day or Scrooged. We're really just Bill Murray fans in general.
I spent millennia searching for a worthy champion. You know exactly what must be done.
Billy, what are you doing?
I have to do this.
We end this now.
Yeah, we do.
For you, like, what would it take for someone to be worth it to be a hero?
Oh, wow. I mean, kindness, I think, is so important. I think that's also at the heart of our movie, is the fact that, you know, it didn't work out with Black Adam as the champion is because Billy Batson had the purest heart. And the reason that the wizard chooses Billy is because of his heart. And so even though he's not necessarily good at all of the other things, what Hespera comes to realize is that he's a true hero because he makes so many sacrifices for his family. So I think that, you know, the lesson of our film really is what makes a good hero is a heart.
One thing I really like about this film is that quote where he's told that anyone is worth it if given a chance.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, what do you think about that? And also, who was that person who maybe thought you were worth it in first place?
I think it's a slightly incomplete one because everyone's worthy whether they're given a chance or not, I think.
Right.
We're all, I mean, it's a great line and written for specific, you know, to evoke a certain feeling. But really deep down philosophically, we're all worthy. We're all worthy of the life that we are living. We're all worthy of inhabiting the space that we occupy in this world. We're all worthy of the love that comes our way. And because I think we're extensions of that love. So I'll table that. We'll put that there. But then, yeah, listen, I mean, this job alone, I did not think, I had an audition set up to audition for the role of Shazam 2 months before I got this job. I turned it down. I didn't think they would ever hire me for the job. For myriad reasons, but one of the biggest was I knew that Shazam and Black Adam were basically twins. They were like, you know, Black Adam was the evil twin of Shazam, and I knew that Dwayne had already been cast as Black Adam, and I was like, I'm not Dwayne The Rock Johnson's twin. This is not what they're looking for, you know? But also I was in a very dark place in my life at that point, and I wasn't loving myself, and I wasn't believing in myself. And then 2 months later, I had a whole breakthrough, a breakdown, and a breakthrough in therapy, and I was believing in myself again, and maybe for the first time.
I'll just say one thing before leaving. I think Dwayne and you have something in common. You both are one of my favorite people to interview ever.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean this, so thank you so much for your time.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. You are too.